March Madness is finally here, and while we all love the Cinderella stories, insane buzzer beaters, and underdog runs, this tournament is also the ultimate proving ground for the next wave of NBA talent. Today, we're breaking down the top NBA draft prospects who are set to put on a show in the big dance and potentially shake up their draft stock. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and drop a comment on which prospect you think will be the next NBA superstar. Before we get into the list, let's talk about why March Madness is so crucial for NBA prospects. Over the years, we've seen draft stocks rise and fall based on tournament performances. Think about guys like Carmelo Anthony, Kemba Walker, and Derrick Rose. Their legendary March Madness runs boosted their draft stock and solidified their status as a top pick. But on the flip side, we've also seen players struggle under the bright lights, which can raise the red flag for NBA scouts. So the question is, which of these 2025 draft prospects will rise to the occasion? Coming in at number 5, we got Con Knibble, a 6'7" guard forward from Duke, who might just be the best pure shooter in the tournament. This guy is automatic from beyond the arc, shooting 39.9% from deep and an insane 91.4% from the free throw line. Knibble plays a lot like Klay Thompson. He thrives off catch and shoot situations and moving without the ball. He's always ready to let it fly, and Duke is heavily relying on him to stretch defenses. This tournament is huge for Knibble because NBA teams love elite shooting in today's game. If he can knock down shots under pressure and prove he can defend at the next level, he could push his way into the late lottery. At number 4, we've got VJ Edgecombe, the Big 12 Freshman of the Year from Baylor. This guy is an absolute menace on defense and in transition, averaging 2.1 steals per game. If you love high-energy two-way guards, Edgecombe is your guy. Think of him as a young Drew Holiday. He can lock down elite guards while also providing secondary scoring and playmaking. He still needs to develop his on-ball scoring, but his off-ball movement and defensive instincts are already NBA level. If Baylor is going to make a deep run, Edgecombe's defensive playmaking will be crucial. NBA scouts will be watching to see if he can impact the game beyond just defense. If he can show consistency as a scorer, he could rise up draft boards. At number 3, we've got Ace Bailey, a 6'10" guard forward with the perfect modern NBA frame. He's a walking bucket, averaging 17.2 points and 7.2 rebounds per game, and his fluid scoring ability is something special. Bailey has the Brandon Ingram feel to his game. He's got the length, shot creating ability, and smooth mechanics that NBA teams drool over. He's still developing as a playmaker, but his scoring upside is undeniable. Rutgers had a rough season, so Bailey won't get the chance to boost his stock in March Madness. But NBA teams will be watching his pro days and private workouts closely. If he proves he can knock down threes consistently and improve his shot selection, he's a top 5 lock. Coming in at number 2, we have Dylan Harper, a 6'6" guard from Rutgers with one of the most complete skill sets in the draft class. He's putting up 9.2 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 3.9 assists per game, proving he can do it all. Harper's playstyle reminds me of James Harden mixed with a little Halliburton. He's a crafty scorer, great facilitator, and can control the game at his own pace. Even though Rutgers isn't in the tournament, Harper is still locked in as a top 3 pick because his offensive polish is undeniable. And finally, number 1, we have Cooper Flagg, the projected number 1 overall pick in the 2025 NBA draft. This 6'9" guard forward from Duke is the real deal. He can score, defend, pass, and dominate in every aspect of the game. Flagg's game is so well-rounded. He's like a mix of Luka playmaking, Tatum scoring, and Scottie Barnes' defensive intensity. If Duke goes on a deep run, Flagg could lock in his status as the number 1 pick. This is his chance to prove he's the best player in the country. And that's our list of the top NBA draft prospects to watch in March Madness 2025. Who do you think will shine the most? Drop your picks in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more March Madness and NBA draft content.